paper, you'll also get some margin comments that are going to show you exactly where you can implement those suggestions for revision. So it's an incredible resource that you have free to use. And another tutor support that we have is 24/7 live chat. And this is where you can access a writing expert 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Anytime that you're working on a paper, you have a writing question or an APA question, there is a writing expert that's available to you. So there's a chat area there where you can type in your question for the writing expert. If you prefer to chat through audio, there's a microphone feature that you can access and have an audio conversation with the writing expert. And then there's also this area it's called a whiteboard where you can upload something. So maybe you would upload your assignment instructions for the writing tutor to take a look at, or maybe you'd upload a thesis statement that you're working on. So the paper review and this live chat, this is where you can work with a tutor with your writing and your questions that you have about your assignments. And the next thing that we're going to look at is Grammarly, and I'm going to turn that over to Christy to talk about Grammarly.
Great, thank you, Millie. So as students, you also have access to a free premium version of Grammarly. So this is an automated tool, and it's designed to help you identify errors that are sort of sentence level. So things related to grammar, sentence structure, punctuation, those types of errors. And it actually gives you an explanation of why that error is being pointed out to you, and it gives you some suggestions on how to fix those kinds of errors. So the more you use this tool, the more you're able to avoid some of those common writing errors that we see. So this is a great tool to add to your writing process. As you probably know, it's hard to proofread your own work. And this tool is just something you can use as part of that process of revision and proofreading to help you catch some of those small errors that are really easy to miss sometimes. So that's definitely something to add to your process. Our last resource that we want to tell you about is our website. So this website can be accessed from anywhere on any of your devices. So this is something that's mobile friendly. And so we highly suggest that you bookmark the site so you can easily and quickly get to all of the resources that you need. And let's just look at some of the features of our website. So you'll notice there at the top we have 5 major tabs. Those expand when you click on them, and they're going to show you some of the commonly used resources that students look for on our website. So we do have many different resources to help you with writing. Under the About Us section, you actually can find a section called Student Services. In that area, you can find step-by-step guides to help you use our services in the Writing Center. So that includes the paper review and chat that Millie talked about earlier, and also Grammarly. So we have step-by-step help there to help you use all of those to create your Grammarly account. Everything you need is there on the website. We also have many resources on things like APA style, which we get a lot of questions about. So we have a lot of examples related to in-text citations, your reference major tabs. So if you're looking for something in those tabs and you're not really finding what you really need, you're going to want to use our search feature. So if you click on the little magnifying glass, you'll be able to search for anything you need on the website. So for example, this student has searched for passive voice there, and they were able to instantly find a resource that's going to help them with that kind of writing issue. So go ahead and use that search feature. It's going to save you a lot of time to quickly get you directly to the resource that you need. And then lastly, if you're struggling with any of our resources or services, or if you just have additional questions or suggestions for us, you can email us anytime at writing@ashford.edu. And so now I'm going to go ahead and pass things over to our fantastic library team.
Thanks, Christy. So in addition to the Writing Center supports that are offered to you, the library also offers you tutoring. And this is easily accessed in your course using the same pathway as you access the Writing Center. So from your course page, click on the Writing Center and Library link. And then next, you'll click on the Library button. Now, something to note when accessing the library from your course page is in some browsers, you may need to click on the Show Menu option and then click on the Library link. And after clicking the Library link, you'll find that the library homepage opens up. So oftentimes during your journey here at Ashford, you'll find that assignments require you to use the library. If you haven't used an academic online library, the task can be a little bit challenging. And so when an assignment requires you to conduct background research, find scholarly resources, access the library databases, use our research guides, pretty much anything that requires you to interact with our library resources that we offer, you'll never have to do any of this alone. There's always going to be a librarian available to help you. So the library provides tutoring support in 3 different ways. You'll notice that in the upper right-hand corner of the library homepage, there's a button for online chat. So this is a real-time chat service that you will interact with a professional librarian. It's available to you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, every day of the year. In addition to the online chat, we also have phone hours. So if you prefer to speak with a librarian, you can give us a call. Something to note about the phone hours is that they are limited, so be sure to check availability for that day. And finally, there's also an option to email us. Something to note with the email is that our librarians will get back to you within 24 hours or less, usually, unless you email us on a Friday or over the weekend. And also, as with our phone hours, the holidays will affect the availability of our library services. So you'll want to go to the home page and check to see if there are any notifications regarding a change in our hours or services. And I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to Kira, and she's going to talk about our library do-it-yourself services.
All right, thank you, Jordan. Okay, so we are going to talk about these 4 major points right now, our tutorials, our webinars, our research guides, and our quick answers. So you can find all of those under the LibraryU link on the library homepage. That is the home to most of our do-it-yourself services. So we're going to take a look at them one at a time. So the first one I'm going to talk about is our tutorials page. So when you click on the LibraryU link, it will bring you to the tutorials page first off. And our tutorials are short little videos, usually anywhere from 2 to 5 minutes. They're really fun. A lot of them are interactive, and they teach specific skills for the library. And you'll find the titles and the little information about them pretty helpful in understanding what you're going to be accessing. So they teach, like I said, specific skills like keywords, how to generate keywords, how to go through the research process, gives database search tips depending on what your needs are. I definitely recommend checking out our tutorials because, like I said, they're pretty helpful and pretty quick to teach you some specific skills. The next one I want to talk about is our webinars. Our webinars can be accessed by clicking on the webinars tab on the library. When you get to LibraryU, you just click on the tab up at the top and click on webinars, and you will see our listing of webinars. We have quite a few of them up there. They're longer form instruction. They're usually anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes long. They go really in depth into specific areas that you will, different skills that you'll need to access the library and be able to use it really effectively. These webinars can teach you techniques that will save you time and lessen your frustration as you're going through and learning how to use the library. There are descriptions of each webinar, what you'll expect underneath the library or underneath the webinar titles, so you can kind of get an overview of what the topics are. So definitely recommend checking out our webinars page because there's some really great information in there. So that's that. The next thing I want to talk to you about is our research guides. And that is the final tab in the library DIY services section of LibraryU. So research guides, they're organized by subject. And so you can see here, there are a variety of different subject areas included with our research guides. And what you can expect with a research guide is just a really great starting point. If you're not really sure where to start with a paper you're writing for one of your courses, these research guides can help you to point you in the right direction. Gives you some of them give some really specific search tips. Some of them are assignment specific, so they're created for a particular course, and will teach you how to kind of organize your search strategy so you can find the resources you need for your assignments. Some of them provide some suggestions as far as articles or ebooks that you might want to use for your research. And some of them also provide database starting points, specific subject-specific databases that can help you with your research as well. So it's just some librarian-created tips that will assist you with getting your research started. So definitely recommend checking those out as well. And then next, I want to talk to you about another do-it-yourself service called Quick Answers. And you can access that. There's actually a direct link to Quick Answers right on the library homepage. So you'll click on Quick Answers, and what you'll get when you click that link is this is our frequently asked questions database. So we've created these questions and the answers based on questions that we get all the time from students. So these are questions that students ask, and we've provided answers right at the point of need for you guys. So you don't have to wait to call us on the phone or to email us to ask us a question. You can check Quick Answers to see if there is an answer already available to the question that you have, because oftentimes you'll find that there's a lot of students that have asked that same question, and you can get the answer right away. But if you use Quick Answers and then you don't find what you're looking for, there is an option to submit your question to us, and we'll answer that within 24 hours during the business week. So, you know, it's a great starting place if you have a question, and then you can continue on and get an answer. If you can't find what you're looking for within Quick Answers, submit that question and we'll get the answer to you right away within 24 hours during the business week. So that's Quick Answers. And last thing I'm going to talk to you about at this time is our different ways that we have to, that you can contact us. And we absolutely encourage you to do this. We love working with students. We love helping you. So please do use one of these methods to get a hold of us. Number one, we have 24/7 chat. Just like the Writing Center, we offer librarians 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, even holidays. You can also text chat if you prefer that, and talk with a librarian and get some research help anytime you need it. You can also give us a call if you prefer to talk to a librarian. We're available on Mondays and Thursdays, and our hours are listed there. And then you can also email us, and we do answer emails throughout the business week, and we will return your email within 24 hours during the business week. So please do reach out to us. Don't hesitate. We're always happy to hear from you. Oh, and I should say, I'm passing it over now to Jordon. Sorry, Jordon.
It's okay. It's okay, Kara. Thanks. So in addition to our Writing Center and library services, we also, well, Ashford offers you subject matter tutoring, and it's free, which is great. Subject matter tutoring is available in a number of courses, but it's not available in all courses. So currently, Ashford offers tutoring in select accounting, business, general education, math, psychology courses, as well as RES 5400. And I'll make a list of the current courses that we offer tutoring in a little later on in the presentation. For those courses with subject matter tutoring, you can access the tutoring service from your course page with a few easy clicks. So from the course navigation panel, you'll want to click on the Tutoring on Demand link. And then depending on your course, you may need to click the Live Tutoring Free Connect Now button. There are different platforms that are available in regards to tutoring. So you may find that after clicking on the Tutoring on Demand button, that you will end up selecting from a list of courses and links corresponding to those courses. Or you may need to select from a drop-down menu in order to connect with your tutor, as in the case of MAT 221. Something to note regardless of the subject matter tutoring you're accessing or whatever platform, you'll find that each tutoring service offers the same great features. So you're going to get personal attention from a professional tutor who's going to help you with your assignment or problem. There's live chat. Each platform offers live chat. There are also document sharing tools and an interactive whiteboard that you and your tutor can use in real time. And the great thing about the tutoring services is that they're available 24/7 for free. It's part of your Ashford curriculum, and I highly recommend that you use it. So here's Kira to tell you more about our student supports.
All right. Thank you, Jordon. Okay, so the next tool I want to tell you guys about is actually brand new. It just launched just a little over a month ago. It's called AskAshford. You might have stumbled upon it, but I'm going to talk to you a little bit about it now. It is answers to your questions 24/7. So it's similar to our library quick answers, only this platform covers the entire student experience. So not just library. AskAshford is for all of your needs, whether it's financial aid questions you have, whether you want to know how to get your transcripts, whether you have any questions about enrollment or academic supports that are available, whatever kind of question you have, we're trying to build a knowledge base that encompasses any kind of issue or question that you have as a student. So definitely check it out. And there is also, with this platform, with AskAshford, there is an option to chat with somebody right there available as well during their chat hours. So it's not, the chat is not 24/7, but AskAshford, using that to ask a question is available 24/7. So we'll get into some more specific details next. Let's go on to the next slide so I can show you how you access it. So how you get to AskAshford is you click on the Get Help Here link in the student portal. And when you click on that link, it'll bring you to the landing page of AskAshford. And this is what it will look like. So AskAshford has like a kind of a Google-like search box. You start typing in a question. You can just type in even some keywords like, you know, where is my stipend? Or, you know, whatever, how do I get a hold of my advisor? Whatever kind of question that you have, start typing in the question, and then it will start populating a list of questions, and you can click on those questions and get the answer to your question. Now, if you don't see the answer to your question that you're looking for, you do have an option here to click on that button at the bottom of that AskAshford page, and you can chat with somebody right there and speak with an Ashford representative who can help you. If chat is not open, there is an option to submit your question as well, just like you can with quick answers, and we will answer your question as soon as we can within the business week. So this is a new support, like I said, that's available to you, and we're hoping that it'll be like a one-stop shop. If you have a question, if you need some information about anything in your student experience at Ashford, our hope is to be able to provide you the answer. So that's how you get to AskAshford, and I want to just leave you with some words of encouragement. So just know that you are not alone in your student journey. The Writing Center and the library, we are here for you. We want to help you. We want you to know that you are supported, that we want you to succeed in your goals, and we are here to give you all the support that you need to make sure that you are able to achieve your academic goals. So just keep going. And now I think we're done. So if you guys have any questions in chat, we are happy to answer those for you. So please go ahead and type in your questions. We still have 8 minutes, so let us have them. If you have any questions, we'll just take some time to answer those. Thank you, Jennifer. Any questions? Don't be shy. This is your time. We're here for you. No, I don't see a lot of mad activity going on. Oh, here we go. Oh, well, thank you, Rebecca. That might be a biased opinion though, because she's one of the wonderful librarians at Ashford, Rebecca. Can you ask it? You know what? That is a great question, Zachary. And if you call the library or email us, we can absolutely help walk you through it, and we can help you to narrow in on a topic. If you tell us what you're researching, the general idea of what you're researching, we can start doing some searches together and help you to uncover what you really are looking to research and help you to narrow in, like I said, narrow in on that topic. So yes, please do reach out to us. We're happy to help you with that. Okay.
And I'm about to put in the most current list of courses with subject matter tutoring.
And real quick, Lucinda, you're saying about the folder in the library. Oh, it is great. Now, that actually is a great segue into the webinars. Go into, if you want to learn how to save your research, there is no better webinar than saving and organizing your research. It's a great webinar, and it explains in great detail if you're struggling with how you can, keep track of all the great articles you've been finding. Oh, what happened here? Did we lose the? Did I lose? Oh, okay. Okay, I'm still here. Okay, sorry. I'm taking over. I'm glad I was in the conference room so I could steal another computer. Okay. So anyway, so if you are struggling with how to organize your research or how to save your research, definitely check out that webinar, Saving and Organizing Your Research, and it goes into how to use those folders. Any other questions? We have 5 minutes. You're welcome, Zachary. All right, it doesn't look like we have any other questions coming in. So as far as the library goes, I'm just gonna say we're here for you. Please do reach out to us. And if the Writing Center wants to throw in their 2 cents to say any last words to you, I will stop talking now so other people can talk.
Yeah, just say thanks so much for joining us, and we just want to remind you to that these services are free to you. They're great resources for you, and use them early and often. It will make an impact.
Yes, library too. Don't wait till you're frustrated. Reach out soon, sooner rather than later, for your sake. Anybody else? I'll stop talking, I promise.
Nope, just thank you everyone for joining us, and we hope that you'll follow up and use some of these great resources to support you. So thank you.